hear as much from them, but you see, I knew they were gonna sneak up on me though. So, there's a team, show a little interest, but they have a lot of interest. And, I'm just happy I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in.
What do you feel like you bring to the table? What can people expect?
Versatility, I'm coming in day one, I'm ready to work. I'm a baller, honestly. I'm versatile. I can play any spot. So wherever they want me, special teams, any defensive back spot, I'm ready.
All right, I appreciate you. Congrats again.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Jamal and then we'll go to Mark Long.
Hey, Caleb, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Um, can you talk about what you were able to show at the Senior Bowl? We just talked to the general manager, and he mentioned that you were able to show some different parts of your game down there that really caught their attention.
So just growing up, I've been a corner my whole life, and then my junior and senior season, like the past year, I've been playing nickel. So I've been playing primarily nickel, not really much safety. And so Senior Bowl, that was like my turning point basically, well, just showcasing more of her versatility and more things I can do. And I just played safety like majority of my snaps. And, I just showcased like that I have ball skills, catching the pick, I know how to make production on the ball. I'm also coming down the tackle, I'm closing space, coming down, making hits, and, I'm not afraid.
Is it a little bit of a different view from back there?
Honestly, as far as the Senior Bowl, it was easier. Like just me just sitting, like just I can see everything. I'm just chilling back there. But obviously at the next level, it's gonna be a bit more challenging. But I'm ready for it. I believe in myself and I'm confident.
Appreciate it. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Well, Mark and then Mia.
Hi, Caleb. Congrats. What
Thank you.
GM was talking about you being a rare tackler. How have you what goes into that, and have you been like an outstanding tackler your entire life?
Mhm. So I mean, me, my style of play, I'm physical. So I just always grown up. I've known how to wrap up and just make tackles. And I've never been scared. I got older brothers, so I was always the little one. I always used to try to beat my brothers up, but that's just something that I've done. Just growing up, just going and tackling dummies in practice, just those type of things. And it just translates into the game.
How many brothers and how much older?
So I have three older brothers. And one of them is a year older than me. The other one is like a year and a half, and my oldest brother is like 3 years.
Okay, and then secondly, they said they're going to start you at safety.
Mm-hmm.
Were you that good in the bowl process that's where you feel like you're gonna a good spot for you to start?
I mean, I'm wherever they need me, I'm willing to start. I'm ready to start. I mean, it's football at the end of the day. I know football. I love football. So whatever they want to put me in, same thing in the Senior Bowl. They put me at safety. I've made plays at safety. Nickel, I've been doing that. I made plays there and also corner. So wherever they see me best fit, I'm ready.
And what's your knowledge level of this franchise and the Jags?
My knowledge level?
Yeah.
I mean, I just know like just Florida area. So, I just love the Florida area. But I just know they want to win. They want to play good football, and that's one thing that I'm willing to be a part of. I'm happy to be a part of just a team with high standards, that want to win.
And then probably like all of us, you watch Travis Hunter from afar. What do you think about now being in the same defensive backfield with this guy?
Oh yeah, that's good. I'm excited. I know he's a good player. That's good competition, even if he goes to the receiver side. But him at DB, that's a good player to have on my side and be able to communicate with and make plays with.
All right, Mia.
Caleb, congrats. You obviously started your career at Troy when it comes to college ball. Walk us through the process of going from high school, ending up at Troy, and then the process of ending up at Tulane and maybe having to work for it a little bit more than maybe some of the folks that'll be drafted this weekend and they come from the Power Four level.
Mhm. So just coming out of high school, I was a group of five Sun Belt type of talent. According to other teams, I just really had all Sun Belt offers. So just coming out, my top two that I was picking between was Troy and Louisiana. But I ended up choosing Troy. And so I went to Troy. I attended Troy. I love Troy. I still have love for them. And so then I transferred to Tulane with my coaching staff when they went there. I just knew what they were about. They was a high standard, wanting to win type of team. So, I knew that I was getting that in and I was excited for it.
Love it. Awesome. And then as far as today goes, yesterday, this weekend, describe for us, it looks like you're in your room right now, but describe for us the draft party. How many people were at the house? How did you guys prepare for today?
So it was about 30 people. I had some food catered. So, we just spent time, just waiting to hear that one phone call, my favorite phone call of the day. So, we was ready.
Did you expect to go third round, or what was kind of your range?
Yeah, so my range was 2 through 4. So I mean, I just feel like third was my sweet spot, and I never lost focus. I never lost hope. So I knew in my heart that I was gonna get picked in the third round.
Awesome. And then just last one for me, Caleb. What was your communication with the Jaguars, in terms of meeting, in terms of how much communication there was?
So communication, like I said previously, like it just wasn't as a whole. So I met with them a few times, just Senior Bowl, combine type things, but nothing like really like open, like not a lot of conversations with them. So, them picking me, obviously I'm happy about, but it caught me by surprise. But they didn't want to show their hand, and they were very interested in me, and I'm ready to go.
Awesome. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Caleb, do me a favor and stay on for me.
Okay.